Class content, Spring guys. Here is my, what is this? 715 FS63 Spring MVC. What is the day? To 25th, 27th. This is 28th. Here is 28th. First Spring WebMvc application. First Spring WebMvc application. Yeah. Storyboard of the application. Storyboard of the Spring WebMvc application that displays the private area JSP page as the home page. The private area JSP page as the home page. The private area JSP page as the home page. Got the point, my dear? Got it? The private area JSP page as the home page. Clear, guys? Step number 1, storyboard na boss. First, what I am going to do? HTTP localhost. HTTP localhost 2525. First MVC pros 01 / welcome or / home is the URL. Request URL from browser. Here is my dispatcher servlet. And controller dispatcher servlet. Here is my front controller dispatcher. What URL pattern? /URL. Next, request mapping, handler mapping. Request mapping, handler mapping. Here is my handler mapping component. Next, public class. What is there? Show home controller. How to make this one as a controller class, guys? @controller, right, boss? Okay. Public string. Show home page is the method. Right now, no parameters, guys. Okay. Return logical view name. LVN. What is the logical view name? Return logical view name. Return logical view name. Understanding my statement, boss? Return, what is there? Return home. Return welcome. Anything we can give about. Anything we can give. Okay. Now listen. You should be ready to process which request, guys? Request mapping slash home. Request mapping slash home. Yes. Request mapping slash. Super. Request mapping, handler mapping. End of the class. End of the class, end of the method. End of the class, end of the method. Super. This logical view name comes to whom? Dispatcher servlet. Dispatcher servlet gives to whom? View resolve. What is the view resolver we decided to take? To look at the JSPs of private area. What is the best one? Internal resource view resolver. See the name internal resource, internal to web application. Indirectly talking about private area na boss. Internal resource view resolver. What is the prefix, guys? Slash WebInf slash pages slash. What is the suffix? Prefix is always location, suffix is extension. Suffix. What is there? .js. Yeah, prefix is always location, Prabhav. Suffix is what? Extension. That means indirectly technical. Suffix is this one. This is my request to our internal resource view resolver. Yeah, here is my view object was. Yeah, this will give view object having physical view name and component. Tell me what is the formula for physical view name while working with internal resource view resolver? Prefix plus logical view name plus suffix. Prefix is this slash WebInf slash pages. What's the logical view name, guys? Welcome. So indirectly it is welcome.jsp or not? Indirectly it is looking for welcome.jsp. This view object goes to dispatcher servlet. Dispatcher servlet somehow communicates with what? Private area home welcome.jsp. Tell me. WebInf slash pages slash here is my welcome.jsp. Here is my welcome.jsp. Here is my welcome.jsp. Come on. Here I will write H1 style, color colon red, text type on align center. Welcome to springMvc. Close H1. Welcome to springMvc. Close H1. Yes. Welcome.jsp guys. Welcome.jsp this one. Shall we observe the flow part guys? We type this URL was. And I am trying to put everything in a single place, nothing else. A. Who traps and takes the request? B. Hand over the request to handler mapping. C. This method, what is the path guys? Home is there. Is there any handler method that is mapped with home guys? Yes. It will search for D question. It will search for a handler method that is mapped with home path. It gathers. This handler mapping gathers that handler method signature and controller class bean ID and gives to whom? Dispatcher servlet. Gives to whom? Dispatcher servlet. Dispatcher servlet calls a handler method. F. Returns the logical view name. G. Returns the logical view name. G. That control comes back to whom? Dispatcher servlet. H. This is given to view resolver. I. This is given to view resolver. I. This will return what object? View object. J. This will return what object guys? View object. J. This view object goes to dispatcher servlet. K. K. Dispatcher servlet communicates with what guys? JSP. Communicates with JSP boss. Simply communicates with JSP. Simply communicates with JSP boss. Simply communicates with JSP guys. JK, this is what? L. Communicates with the JSP and executes the JSP. L. Yeah. Generated output again goes to browser. M. Okay. Through dispatcher servlet, response goes to browser and will be displayed in the browser as a web page. Response goes to browser and will be displayed in the browser as a web page. Browser guys, and here will be displayed in the browser as a web page. Web page. That is what here. That is what here was. I hope everyone convinced, my dear. Got it? Once again, see the flow. Are respond ra babu. I am preparing storyboard to understand the flow in a single diagram. URL. Any request will be trapped by dispatch servlet. B. Hand over the request to handler mapping. C. Hand over the request to what? Handler mapping. What is there? C. Hand over the request to handler mapping. Are you understanding my statement, boss? Hand over the request to handler mapping. Come on. What is this? This method gathers. This method gathers signature, boss. This will search for matching handler method, gathers that method signature, and signature and bean ID will be given to handler mapping. Got it? will be given to handler mapping boss. After that, what next? That signature and everything comes to dispatcher servlet. Dispatcher servlet calls handler method. Dispatcher servlet calls handler method. Handler method returns logical view name. Handler method returns logical view name. Are you understanding my statement, guys? Super. That logical view name goes to dispatcher servlet. Dispatcher servlet gives logical view name to whom, guys? View resolver. View resolver creates view object having physical view name. This is physical view name, right? View name and location. Physical view name and location, Rama. Okay, physical view name and location. Physical view name and location, guys. Tell me. That is given to whom? Dispatcher servlet. This is given to whom, guys? Dispatcher servlet. Dispatcher servlet communicates with the physical view component. Whatever output generated that comes to dispatch servlet M, and what is this? Response as the web page. Response as the web page, guys. Response as the web page. Super, guys. Response as the web page. Are you comfortable, guys, understanding my statement? Response as the web page. So these are the various points that we have to focus. These are the various points that we have to focus. Right. Step number 1. What is step number 1? Okay. Keep Tomcat 9.x server installed. Array, Tomcat 9.x server is required, not 10.x. 10.x is not compatible. Step number 2. Configure Tomcat 9.x server with Eclipse IDE. Configure Tomcat 9.x server with Eclipse IDE. Okay, we need to get into our workspace, guys. What's our workspace, guys? FS 9060. Tomcat 9 is compatible, 10 is not compatible. Tomcat 10 is still not compatible, only 9 is compatible. Mr. Saheb boss, where are you listening, boss? After writing these many big letters also, you are saying that 9.x is one and the same, Ra Babu. My D fellows, 9.x means 9 plus some version. Wow. Give me your brain, Ra Babu. I will keep in the Salarji Museum. Except for display, no use. Okay. Tomcat 10.x is not compatible. Hey, you can use other server, Glassfish, other servers you can use. Super, guys. Is not compatible with okay, springWebMvc current 5.3.x version. Okay. Yeah. So you have to configure Tomcat server with Eclipse IDE, guys. Window menu, preferences, server, runtime environment, add, runtime environment, add was. Server runtime environment, add. Server runtime environment, add was. Apache Tomcat 9.0. Apache Tomcat 9.0. Say next. Browse and select. Retry Tomcat 9.x. Browse and select Tomcat 9.x. Say finish. Apply OK. Say finish. Apply OK. Me guys here, what is that? Windows menu, preferences, server, runtime environment, Windows menu, preferences, server, runtime environment, add, select Apache Tomcat 9.x, Apache Tomcat 9.x. Got it. Apache Tomcat 9.x. Okay. Right, guys, give me 3 minutes. What? Step number 3. Add Tomcat server to server tab. Add Tomcat server to server tab. Add Tomcat server to server tab. Tomcat 9. Next to finish. Next to finish. What is this? Go to servers tab. Go to servers tab. Add new server. Select Apache Tomcat 9.x. Add Apache 9.x. Super. Superna boss. Tomcat 9.x. Server is ready, boss. Step number 4. Create Maven project by taking Maven archetype web app as the archetype. Web app as the archetype. Supernova. Super. New Maven project. New Maven project. Come on. Maven archetype web app. Where is that? Where is that? This is the perfect. Yeah, this step. Quick start for standalone application. Web app is for web application. Please. Quick start for standalone application. Web app for web application. MVC pros this one first application. Default package com.nt.controller. Anyhow, default package won't come, Babu. If comes, fine and good, but it won't come. Somehow it won't come. Right. Safe finish. Safe finish, guys. Safe finish. Tell me, guys. File menu, yaro. Archetype, yaro. File menu, yaro. Archetype, yaro. Come on, boss. Next. File menu, yaro. Archetype, yaro. Archetype, yaro. Not file, sorry. File menu, arrow. Even arrow. Even project, arrow. So next, select archetype. Nice. There. Next, arrow. Super. Yeah, we are ready with this one now, boss. MVC pros 1. MVC pros 1, we are ready. Hey, it's for web application, Rababu. Even iPhone, archetype iPhone, quick start. For standalone applications. Even iPhone, archetype iPhone, web app. For web applications. This is for web application. This is for standalone. So far we developed standalone application, quick start. Now we have to develop web application. This is web application. Super na boss. Super. Yeah. Step number 5. Perform the following operations on the web application. Perform the following operations on the web application. Right? Right, guys? Let's see, guys. Change first one. 1.7 Maven update. This is regular one. Next, build path. Build path. Select these two checkboxes. Build path. Select these two checkboxes. Then only these extra folders will come. These packages will start appearing. Otherwise, same packages won't start appearing. Yeah. Change Java version to Java version from 1.7 to 17 and in pom.xml and perform Maven update. Perform Maven update. Perform Maven update. Got it, got it. Simply perform Maven update. Next, guys. Next. Select additional checkboxes in the order and export tab to get standard folders. src/main/java src/mains java/resources src/java/resources. Understanding my statement? To get the standard folders, Yeah, what is this? Right click on the project, guys. Build path, guys. Configure build path, guys. Order and export tab, guys. Here is this. These are the two text boxes that we have to select. These are the two check boxes. Right click on the project. Build path. Configure build path. Configure build path. Order and export tab. Order and export tab. Paste. Okay, select the checkboxes. Arrow, apply arrow. Got it? Then boss, arrow, apply arrow. Okay. Done. Step number 6. Add Servlet API, springWebMvc, dependencies. Servlet API, springWebMvc dependencies to pom.xml. Servlet API, springMvc dependencies to pom.xml. By collecting them from MVN repository dot. MVN repository dot. MVN repository dot. What is that? MVN repository dot congress. Servlet API. Servlet API. Four point 0.1. Here is my pom.xml case. Red mark will go once we add that. Red mark will go off once we add that. Save paste. Servlet API dot jar. Next, springWebMvc. springWebMvc. Yeah, latest you can take our 5.3 version. Yeah, are provided is optional. Scopy is optional to place. If you don't place, also. These two are the jars that we have to get. Okay, just save it, guys. It will start downloading the jars. You have to collect these things from what? In pom.xml file. In pom.xml. You guys. Step number 7. Still red marks are going on, not going off. Okay. Once again, let me do Maven update. Done. Okay, boss. Things are ready. Next step, guys. Configure dispatcher servlet as front controller servlet component in web.xml file having load on startup, and having slash URL pattern. Having load on startup and having slash URL pattern. Slash URL pattern. Slash URL pattern. Slash URL pattern. Here is the slash. Super na boss. Super means super. Very much super. Slash URL pattern. This is step number 7, boss. Yeah, Listen, go to SRC main, web app, web.inf, web.x. Web.inf, web.x. Listen, guys. Control space. If you go down, guys, if you go to bottom, there is one option, dispatcher servlet option. It will automatically configure. It will automatically configure whatever unnecessary you remove. Whatever unnecessary you remove. Dispatcher, guys, dispatcher servlet. Logical named again dispatcher, guys. Okay. Slash is the URL. Slash is the URL. Easy na, boss? Okay. Open web.xml file of src slash main slash web app slash web.inf folder. Web app slash web.inf, web app slash web.inf folder, guys. Getting my point, my dear? Understanding my statement? Web.inf folder, boss. Web.inf folder. Open web.xml file, src slash main slash super, guys. Understood or not? Web.inf folder. Press. Use control space. Control CTRL. CTRL plus space bar. CTRL plus space bar, guys. Use control CTRL plus space bar. CTRL plus space bar. Understanding my statement? CTRL plus space bar. CTRL plus space bar. Tell me, what's the next thing, guys? Select dispatcher servlet. Select. And do the following modifications. Do the following modifications in the generated code. In the generated code. Do the following modifications in the generated code. Simply in the generated code, you perform these modifications. You simply perform these modifications. Got it? Okay. Super. It should look like this, guys. It should look like this. In the generated code, you should make sure that the following modifications are done or not done. You must make sure that the following modifications are done. You must ensure that the following modifications are done. Nice. Here is my loadbox. Here is my loadbox. Okay. Load on startup 1 URL pattern slash. Load on startup 1 URL pattern slash. Dispatcher. Here is my dispatcher circuit. Here is my dispatcher servlet. Yeah. Step number 8, guys. Step number 8. This logical name is our choice. Logical name is our choice. Purely our choice. URL pattern also this one. Load on startup 1 means Raja, please recollect your servlet college. Enables the pre-instantiation. Enables the pre-instantiation. 1 indicates priority value. If multiple servlets are enabled with load on startup, which servlet should get high priority? This less number gets high priority, high number gets less priority. Right now, only one servlet, you give any 0, any positive number, one and the same. Enables pre-instantiation on dispatcher server. Enables pre-instantiation on dispatcher server. Pre-instantiation on dispatcher server. Got it, boss? Super. Yeah. Step 1, step 2. Step number 8, boss. What is step number 8? Tell me. What is step number 8? Web.xml is ready, guys. Create the following packages. src/main/java. Creates the following packages. src/java/this one. Yes, boss. Tell me. Right click, new package, com.nt.servlet. Right click, new package, com.nt.servlet. Understanding my statement, boss? Sorry, not servlet. We have to take it as a controller, Robert. We have to take it as a controller. com.nt.control. src/main/. Okay. Okay. What is the package, guys? Right now, only one package I have to create. Say refresh. com.nt.control. Right, boss. Next. Step number 9. Tell me, what is step number 9, boss? What is step number 9? What is step number 9, boss? I want reply. What is step number 9, boss? I want reply, boss. Right, boss. Tell me. Develop the controller class. Achha, 1 minute. We give the flow, guys. We give request dispatcher, servlet, traps it, hand over the request to handler mapping. Super na, boss. Okay. Configure request mapping, handler mapping in Spring Bean configuration. Okay. dispatcher hyphen dis, dispatcher hyphen servlet.xml file of webinf folder. File of webinf folder. What folder, guys? webinf folder. webinf folder. Let's see, guys. src main web app. Here is my webinf folder. Yeah, this time this is location is fixed. Others Spring Bean configuration file. Yeah, can we take application context.xml? No. It looks for what? DS logical name hyphen servlet.xml as Spring Bean configuration file. Servlet.xml. Dispatcher hyphen servlet.xml. Say next. I want beans namespace, context namespace. Say next to say finish. Request mapping, handler mapping configuration. Request mapping, handler mapping configuration. B. Class is equal to request mapping, handler mapping configuration. MVC namespace is not required. In small application, not required. Bean ID is equal to request mapping, handler mapping. Request mapping, handler mapping. Everyone understanding my statement? Controller annotation and enable component scan. Scanning in Spring Bean configuration. Enable component scanning in Spring Bean configuration file. Step number 9, nothing is there, just you have to write this one. What do you mean by repeat? Typing also I should repeat, Raja. Maddi fellow. Typing also I should repeat, my dear. Is it adding Spring Bean configuration file in webinf folder is new? Tell me, my dear. You don't know how to add a Spring Bean configuration file? Huh? Then jump into the drainage, na boss. These many days you did not create Spring Bean configuration file using STS plugin support. Then what the hell you are doing every day in the classrooms? This is new. New. Others. Spring Bean configuration file. This is new, huh? Guys, tell me. This step is new to you people. Only location is different, huh? Waste fellows. Practice. Practice. Respond. Why this is dispatcher hyphen servlet dot. Array, the dispatcher servlet started IOC container looks to take DS logical name hyphen servlet.xml as Spring Bean configuration file. That's why something until you taste everything looks different. Handler mapping configuration boss. Request mapping, handler mapping. Class is equal to request mapping, handler mapping. Super guys. Class is equal to request mapping, handler mapping. Super boss. In dispatcher-servlet.xml. In dispatcher-servlet.xml. In dispatcher-servlet. Step number 11. Step number 11, boss. Acha, 1 minute. This must be shifted to above. This must be shifted to above. This bit down. This should be shifted up. Yeah. Are you understanding my statement? Yes, boss. Tell me next one. Array, images will come, audio files will come, everything comes. First, concentrate on today's requirement, waste fellows. Class, show home controller. Today's requirement is very simple requirement. Tell me, guys. Handler mapping looks for handler method signature. Okay, once matching method is found, captures handler method signature, controller class bean ID, and gives back to dispatcher servlet. Here is my controller. Public string show home page. Show home page. Return welcome. @request mapping / welcome. @request mapping / welcome, boss. Are you getting my point? I think welcome or home we are taking. Home. Request path is home, logical view name is welcome. Return LVN, logical view. Here is my show home controller, guys. Show home controller. Now tell me, we have to enable component scanning in dispatcher-servlet.xml, guys. Enable component scan. Base package com.nt. That's better. Base package com.nt. Dispatcher -servlet.x. In means it's not a complete file. Dispatcher -servlet.x. Say paste. Nice boss. Tell me next one. Step number 11, boss. Tell me, boss. Handler method signature is gathered. Controller class bean ID is gathered by handler mapping given to dispatch servlet. Dispatch servlet somehow calls this method. This method right now, no business logic, nothing. Just returns the logical view name. This logical view name goes to whom? Dispatcher servlet. Dispatcher servlet now try to give to whom? View resolver. Are we ready with view resolver, guys? Okay, not there. View resolver is generally predefined, guys. This time, this view resolver should locate the view component of which location? Private area. Private area view component we have to locate. Configure the view resolver. In Spring Bean configuration. Tell me. Dispatcher -servlet.xml of file of WebINF servlet.xml of WebINF. Are you understanding my statement? May I know where exists the mappings are? Array, this is the handler mapping, na muddy fellow. This class itself handler mapping, na boss. After listening entire Ramayana, you should not ask who is Sita Nara Babu. May I know where exists the mappings are, meaning how does handler mapping returns handler class with the handler methods are? It will return in the form of mapping object, request mapping object. It returns in the form of request mapping object back to dispatcher servlet. Back to dispatcher servlet. Super, guys. What is the thumb rule, guys, in XML plus annotation? User defined classes through annotation, enable component scanning. Predefined classes using bean tag. View resolver configuration. Bean ID, IRVR class is equal to internal resource view resolve. Prefix value is equal to /webinf / property name suffix. Here is what? Value dot JS. Here is what? Dot JS. Are you understanding my statement, guys? This is my view resolver configuration. This is purely my view resolver configuration. Super boss. In dispatcher array, everything is according to the discussion, brother. In dispatcher servlet.xml. In dispatcher servlet.xml. Step number 12. Tell me, guys, what this view resolver will do, guys? This view resolver will give view object. This view resolver view object. This view object goes to dispatcher server. This view object goes to dispatcher servlet. Dispatcher servlet, come on, guys. Communicates with the JSP. JSP executes. Generated output goes to dispatcher servlet. Okay, from there response goes to browser. So now we have to develop the view component in private area, boss. Because I mentioned location. Location is this. Location. And this is extension. One is location, one is extension. One is location, one is extension. Step number 12, boss. Step number 12, guys. Tell me, what is next? Step number 12. Dispatcher-servlet.xml, guys. Develop the page. Create the JSP page. Welcome.jsp in webinf/pages. Webinf/pages. Webinf, guys, new folder. Pages. Right. Under this JSP. Under this JSP. Okay. In private area of multiple is there na based on the logical name na boss. JSP file name is decided based on the logical name. Prefix plus suffix plus prefix plus logical view name plus suffix, right? If logical view name is X /webinf/pages/x.jsp. If logical view name is Y /webinf/pages/y.jsp. Are you understanding my statement, guys? Here is my pages folder, guys. Here is my plus one. What is there? Welcome.jsp. Welcome.jsp. It's a basic message, my dear. Nothing is there. H1 style. Color colon blue. Text hyphen align center. Welcome to springWebMvc. springWebMvc. Right. Welcome to springWebMvc. Here is my what, guys? Welcome.js. Step number 13, run the web application. Run the web application. Right click, run on server. Right click, run on server. Select Tomcat. Say run. If you get this kind of error, guys, very simple. Double click on the server tab. Just fill up the numbers. These numbers are there now. HTTP port number you take 2525. Admin port number you take 2626. Save it. Right click, run on server, guys. Select finish. Tomcat server will be started here. Application will be deployed here. Okay. Hello world, that is not important. Come on, any number you can take. First app/home. Welcome to springWebMvc, that is there in welcome.jsp is coming now, boss. that is there in welcome.jsp is coming. There is no need of this index.jsp, guys. Okay. Tell me, boss. Right click on the project. Run as. Run on server. Run as. Run on server. Run as. Run on server. Tell me. Select Tomcat. Next dot. Okay. Next, what you will get? You will get this one in the browser now, boss. When we generate the request, this way. We generate the request this way. Okay. Are you understanding my statement? Welcome to springWebMvc, guys. Welcome to springWebMvc. Here is the home option. You are able to run the application or not? Okay. Let me give complete deployment directory structure. This one, done. Okay, libraries, event dependencies. This is directory structure, guys. Superna boss. Right. Thank you, guys. Have a nice